So the Modern Pantry has been going for 12 years. It was founded by a lady called Anna Hansen, who had cooked with or was a partner with Peter Gordon back in the day at the Sugar Club and the Providores. So her ethos on food is fusion, which was new to me, which was really exciting to me, using different flavors from all over the world. And then what I brought to the table to Anna was all about what Peter had taught me about supply chain and things like that. So the ethos of the restaurant is kind of now 80 to 85% of our ingredients are British, from small farms, local day boats down in Cornwall and things like that. But then we get influence globally, let's say. So if we want to take influence from a dish of North Africa or the Southeast Asia or something like that, we can do whatever we want with it, really. And that's where it then comes to nurturing, because at the end of the day, like, I can't stay the executive chef of the Modern Pantry for the rest of my life, and I don't intend to. So you need to leave it in the capable hands of someone. So if you can nurture those talents, keep coming through, then the restaurant will always be successful, which is what we all want. And that's why I still have the link with Ian. Unfortunately, because of COVID and all the restrictions that are in place, obviously the way a normal college year for Ian works is, at some point I would have come in and done something with him. I know we were already talking about doing a dinner, which we've done in the past, and which, like Ian said earlier on, which is much better than just doing this on a Zoom call or a Google Meet or however we're doing it. I'm much more of a hands-on person, but it's all about, for me, to get back to what Ian spoke about the last year of college, is like I said, it's when you really need to switch it on. My advice to anyone that's doing even level 2, you should be working in a place that serves fresh food. I know, obviously, with Portsmouth or Havant and Waterlooville, Petersfield, our surrounding areas, there's not a huge abundance of restaurants or pubs, but they are out there. And I think you just need to persist in getting into one of those places. But what I've learned over the years, and even like, me and Ian have always Ian's always been on the end of a phone call to me. And whether it be a personal thing or whether it be a work related thing or just a catch up. We play golf sometimes when we can. He does spank me, I'm not going to lie. But keeping those relationships is what this industry is all about. We don't have a back of house, front of house divide. You need to be one. You need to be one team, and that's all about maturing and like I say, just growing up, really. This industry will make you grow up a lot faster than any other industry, I believe, because you're working in a high pressure environment. So yeah, like I said, when you get to that level, or level 2, level 3, you do need to be cooking in a restaurant or a pub. And like I say, you just need to be starting to switch on and think to yourself, right, to get a career out of this, I need to be focused now. Because, like, I'm sure Ian's told you some great stories of some of the places that he's eaten, some of the things that he's seen. But this industry can take you all over the world. And the Modern Pantry has taken me all over the world. I've cooked in from Saudi Arabia to Budapest to New Zealand a few times to Australia. And look, we only...
So there's huge success, and at the college we always try to replicate as best we can industry. I think we're all very patient with students, supportive. But as Rob says, Rob coming in and spending a couple of days with you in the evening as a guest chef, you get to see him and see actually he's just like a regular guy, like all of us.
And I think what the most important thing is to know is the first 2, 3, 4 years of cooking are so essential to where you're ever going to get to in your cooking career, because you have to graft. Like, there's no two ways about it. Like, forget about having Friday and Saturday nights off for the first year of you leaving college, because it's just not going to happen, because they're the busiest nights of the week. So you need to be working then. Like I say, it's just about getting to that point and understanding that, do you know what, there is a career to be made from this. Like I say, you can travel the world, you can earn a really nice salary, but the only way to describe it is those first 4 years are essential to where your cooking's going to take you, you know. And it's all about making sacrifices, because this industry is not an instant reward. It takes time to then get your reward.
Yeah, I allude to my students that one of the big things that you must have is endurance.
Yeah.
Is that good engine to take you through each day, each week, because you know, remember, you're not going to be a stove monkey all of your life. Your careers will develop. You may turn left and you may turn right and go down a different avenue. You might go into development cooking, you might go into education, you might do everything. You're not going to be there on the stove 16 hours a day for the rest of your life. So you kind of having that good engine and that good endurance is something I recommend. And you know, students fondly look back at their time at the college, and this is why I think the most important thing for me as a teacher is that we do have these amazing relationships with industry, that we can pull people in for expertise, because at the end of the day, it's all about you guys. It's all about the students and your journey.